Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 10th of December 2024, and the time now is 9 minutes past 9 a.m. in the morning. My name is the Bull of Lewisham, and I'm a prize fighter, boxer, pugilist. When I was 12, 13 years old, this white man, this Englishman, I'm British, I'm a British citizen, but this is my country. But when I was 12, 13 years old, this white man said to me that um, they could they could leave they could leave their door open before. I can't remember exactly what he said. Maybe he said before the immigrants got here, or I don't know. I can't remember exactly what he said. I get the Holy Bible because I don't want to say the wrong thing. There's the Holy Bible. There's the Holy Bible. There's the Holy Bible. It's a real one. Look, it's not fake. It's real. Look, I'll flick the pages so you believe me. It's real. Because I know there's a lot of fake things in life that claim to be one thing is another thing. Untrustworthy, not reliable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a real one. So he said to me that they could leave their door open. Now, I'm just trying to think who he was referring about or to. And I think maybe he said I don't think he said Cockney. I don't think he said the Cockney days of the Cockney, because in England, I know a bit about the English history, like 200 years ago. There was a time when London, there was a lot of poor people, a lot of peasants. No. 200 years ago, not peasants, but there are a lot of poor people on that level, close to being like peasants. Close, not peasants, but close, very poor, yeah. It was squalid. Okay, go back further, say like 300 years ago. London was very squalid, yeah, 300 years ago. Or go back further, say 400 years ago. English people know what I'm talking about. Like in the inner city of London, it wasn't how it is now. It was very squalid. There was people living above each other. They used to throw their urine. This is what I was taught at school. Out of the window into the streets. It was that squalid. Yeah, they didn't have proper sanitation or you understand? That's how it was. Old England, yeah. So I don't know if you're referring back to that time when they couldn't leave their doors open. Because I can understand that. Because in 400 years ago, 300 years ago, there must have been a lot of crime. So if you had like a loaf of bread, on your kitchen table, somebody wanted to take your bread, I can understand they want to bust down your little wooden door to take your bread, for you and your family to have the food. But bread, with a cup of water. I can understand they were that desperate for food. But he's telling me this now. I'm like, this is like, this is like night. I'll tell you the year. "1981." He's telling me this shit in 1981 that they could leave their door open and this and that and that. So probably what he's referring to is like my father, my grandmother. They came from the Caribbean, to Brexit, and maybe that whole influx of these immigrants coming over to Brexit, to the UK, to England and the UK, to Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, to the UK, made them feel, well, I'm being polite, made them feel, well, security is not the same as it was before, because obviously now they've got strangers there now. So they've got these immigrants coming in, to London and Manchester, Birmingham, wherever the shit they were going, Liverpool. They've got these immigrants there now. So obviously now security is undermined. They have to be more careful about leaving the door open. Well, I don't really know if that's. I don't think that's based on truth. I think that's just hearsay. I don't think that. I think there may be one or two incidents where they might have a little problem. There might have been somebody trying to take something that should. Yeah, I can imagine one or two of that, but I don't think that was a overall. I don't think that's. He's making a generalization. I think he's taking one or two incidences and saying that all these immigrants were criminals. I don't think that's the case now. I think there may have been one or two, maybe about 5 or 10 situations where people there was a little thing they had to call the police and this and that and that. I can imagine that. Let me get the Holy Bible, yeah. Here's the Holy Bible. It's the Holy Bible. Look, it's The English Standard Version. It's the Holy Bible, you know. The word of the living God, you know, he's in heaven now. I don't know what he's doing up there, but he's up there. He's holy. I'll spell it as well. Holy. He's holy. This one up there. So now, so what I'm saying now is, I don't think it was the immigrants that came over. Yeah, like I said, anyway, getting back, I think there might have been 5 or 10, even 15 situations where there was a little, disturbance, and I wasn't there. I wasn't born. I'm talking about going like 200, 250, 300 years ago. Maybe there must have been problems them times, didn't it? Run down parts of London, I can imagine. Yeah, it might have been few, I don't know. But to make the generalization, because say that there was 20 or 30 incidences, the influx of immigrants was probably like under 1 million or 750,000. So to take 10 incidences and say, oh, we can't leave our door open now, do you know what I mean? It's unfair. It's like racism on a high level, because I'll give one last example before I wind down this fucking video. If I go out now and I'll wait for a bus, because I'm going to be getting a bus. I don't walk. I could walk, but for me to walk from here to the treaty centre, it's a long way. I ain't going to walk for half an hour, 45 minutes to prove to people that I can walk. I'm getting a fucking bus, mate. So if our bus comes and it's full, I'm not going to then say all the buses are full, am I? All the buses after are going to be full. No. It's no biggie. So I'll wait. I said that fucking blood clot bus is full. I can't sit upstairs in my seat, my favourite seat at the back there. Let me wait. I'll look at the clock display, because they got a clock display at the bus stop. I say it's another 9 minutes. So I'll wait 9 minutes. No biggie. 9 minutes goes quick. So another bus will come. That other bus coming behind, it will be less full. There'll still be there'll be people on it, but it won't be packed to capacity. So you still you might not even get that one. You might say no, now you want more of an empty bus. So it's no biggie. So if you make the generalization that all the buses coming after the full bus are going to be full, that's not. It's not true. You know that it's not all full. It's how it works. You know that the first bus could be full because it's just caught all the rush. It's caught the rush. People that are moving at that time, because people as humans, because we're humans, isn't it? So if you think like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, people are doing the same time as you. Yeah. So you say, oh, I'm going to go training, jogging at 6:30. There's people doing that as well, you know. You might not see them, but some part in England somewhere, they've timed it the same way as you. So you're not doing the thing alone. There's people doing the same thing at the same time as you. They've got the same mindset or thought. Don't think that your thinking is unique. Because there's only 24 hours in a day. So if you say, I'm going to go shopping after work between 7 and 8, there are people doing the same thing as well. Saying, yeah, that's the time to go. There's nothing exclusive that you're doing. If you say, I'm going to go JD Sports and buy these trainers, these various Jordan high tops with the leather on the side strap, there's people thinking about that as well to get that. You're not exclusive in that thought. So anyway, if the bus comes now and it's full, I'm going to be thinking, well, it's no big. I'm going to make the generalization and say, yeah, all the buses are full. Oh, wait, no, but I know all buses. So for him to say all the immigrants are criminals and this and that, he's wrong. It's racism. Because not all of them were. Because some of them was, for what we know, if you're a nice person, yeah, and you're honest and gentle and kind, you know that all the immigrants, whatever the immigrants are, they're not all criminals. No, we all know that. Yeah, they're not. That's an evil generalization. That's a wicked thing to say, because we know, even though we got like different views, and we got our bees, our friends and brethren, and we say this and that and that. We go here, we buy this drink, and we like that chips, and we like go here. We know that at the end of the day, hand on heart, they're not all criminals. We know that, yeah. Some of them like flowers, they're like little butterflies. You could just breathe on them, they'll just run away. That's how they are. You could just breathe on them, and that's it. I said, yeah, these immigrant people, yeah. So we know from what we see. I'm talking about in England, in London, yeah. So that's just a lie, isn't it? However, at that time, 200, 300 years, I can understand. Maybe there must have been a few disturbances. I don't know. I could have believed that. I can believe that, yeah. So, but to generalize and say all of them, no, it's wrong. No, I think that's wrong. So that's just my view, mate. So keep your fucking shit to yourself.